Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're at Heritage Park in Monroeville, PA. Out there's the main park. We're going to explore that then. But first off, we're going to take this side trail past some honeysuckle here, heading into the woods. The goal today is to explore every trail at this park. So let's get into it. Got an old birdhouse there. Now supposedly, there's a trail back in here. I'm not super seeing a trail, but my map shows that there should be one here. So, oh, here we go. I mean, it's kind of a deer path, but we're taking it. I'll wager this is it. Recently, I've been getting into trying to find all the trails that used to be in parks, and I think sometimes they just don't exist anymore, like this one right here. There's a very interesting traversal there to do, or I might be able to go up and around this way. I'm gonna try for this one. Ow. Yeah, I think we can just go over here. Oh. All right. Maybe here. Okay. Go under that one. Over this guy. So I think at one point, something loud up in there on the left. I think at one point, this was a trail. Look at that. It's a pretty big ravine right there. Oh, it's just a bumblebee. Okay. Went from regular park to very hilly ravine section pretty quick. That goes way down in there, drops down. There's a little stream down here at the bottom of the ravine. Definitely not getting through there. So let's send it up this hillside a bit and see if we can get around it this way somehow. Whoa, this is mud here. I think I gotta try and get up here. Let's see if we can see the path from over here. Oh, trees, man. The path should be there, but oh, bee. No go there. I followed it in there, and I think I hit, I don't know, something with bees on it, so I got out of there. I just started hearing the buzzing, and I was like, I am out. So let's work our way back down the deer path here into the main part of the park, and maybe I can follow the road up to the other end and see if the trail comes in from that other side, if we can find it. Okay, past some more honeysuckle there on the right. We gotta find our way back to the main part of the park now. Definitely was this way. I'm so close to the main park again, but oh, did you see that? A huge bird just flew right down through there. Oh! I just got jump scared by a bird that came from above there. I don't think this is the way I came, but I think I can get through this bit if I duck waddle here and then jump back up and then duck waddle through here. Okay, and the main park should be right up here. I see more sunlight. I don't see a path, but we're just gonna cut up through the woods. All right, we found a starting point in the bird box again. Let's get back up to the main loop here and see what else we can find. So I was curious as to what's up on that hill there. And there's a fenced-in dog park area. This is the Heritage Trail. There's at least one geocache with a 4.0 terrain rating that I'm pretty excited to see, so let's get into it. I saw a little side trail here. Just wanted to see what was here. And the answer is a bunch of no trespassing signs. So we'll turn around. But yeah, just wanted to see this. All right, back up we go. This is our first May video, by the way. I forget what date it is. It's very early May. So welcome to late spring, almost early summer. So I figured I'll take a second to tell you about my free site, trailedepth.com, which is a guide to all the trails in Western PA, trails you will not find on all trails. You can filter them by, do you want to see a river, lakes, historic places, mines, things like that. All kinds of stuff you can filter by whatever you want. There's trails that are unmapped. There are community park trails you can filter by, forest trails, nature reserves, you name it, it's probably there. We're up to 90 some trails so far. Wildlife safety zone. We're up to 90 some trails so far, so huge coverage in Western PA, a little bit in Ohio, a little bit in West Virginia, and a little bit in Eastern PA and Central PA. So if you're around the area, free resource. You can log in, you can track your trails, get little smiley faces for completing trails, earn different badges for how you completed the trails, all kinds of stuff to see and do. And like I say, totally free. So trailedepth.com. I think I saw a woodpecker. Nope, I can't tell. I think it's a blue jay. Oh. Yeah, I think we just got a blue jay on camera. It's pretty exciting. Now I believe we have to get off of the Heritage Trail and down into the woods. My map is showing a trail here, but I don't. blue jay again. My map is showing a trail here. I don't super see it, but we're gonna try and take this and see if we can do it. This here's a small forest of tiny trees, I think, that are starting to grow. So we're now off the beaten path. This is the unofficial heritage trail. A little more rugged, a little more naturey, more like I'm used to. We're going down in here. We're taking it the whole way to the end of the park. And we're also gonna try and find a 4.0 geocache if we can. 4.0 terrain, so should be difficult. Here's another one of these trees with one flower that I have not seen before. That's twice now I've seen that today. Getting back in here pretty good now. Kind of going down this hill here. Probably doesn't show it on the camera how steep it is, but it's actually pretty good right here as far as steepness, and by good I mean like significant. Significant slope here. Be interesting to see what this comes up as on my map later. Something's moving. Hope it doesn't jump out at me, whatever it is. So there were a lot of people at the main park, but I've seen no one back here on these trails. A lot of deer footprints here in the mud, and it's like somebody came walking through at some point. Highway down there. We're coming up on the end of one of these trails, but the geocache is probably down this hillside somewhere. This thing hasn't been found in over 2 years, and I'm not exaggerating, since February 25th, 2024. This is early May 2026, so let's see where it is. Ooh. All right, that's a pretty steep hill down there, but I bet you it's down in there. Couple of notes, this trail, the extension here is not on the Heritage Park's trails, so be interested to maybe look a little bit at that and see where it goes. We're going down in the woods here because I think the cache is down in here. This here is a pretty big log. What's that? It's the leaf. All right, we're swinging up and over this. There we go. Okay, and going down here, it says it's about 300 feet this way. Big stream down in there. I'm actually surprised the cache isn't down in that riverbed somewhere, but it is not. I think it's up this hillside. Oh, here's a nice path down to the river if we want it, though. Oh, what the heck, we're here. Let's go check out this river. Then we'll come back up. We just came down that slope there, checking out this riverbed area. Just taking a quick look-see. Got some sewer system things, I think, along it here. Right there. And then this must go much higher in the winter. I love the cliff faces here along the side. I wonder if it's going to be down in this ravine once I get up over that hill. I guess we'll see. Okay, the cache we seek is 200 feet up. So I think let's go back up the hill we came down on, and then we're gonna cut across the woods. I just don't think the camera does these hills justice. Well, you can see how I'm stepping, that it's pretty steep. We're up that hill, you can see the river down there. It says it's 155 feet this way. It's a fun rock outcropping. Love the rock outcroppings like this. Hard to see how big it is until you turn the camera around with yourself in perspective. Pretty nice. Now I'm looking down in this ravine. I bet the cache is down in here still. It says about 60 feet yet. So we're gonna go over this way. And while we're here, we'll check out the ravine stream, and this feeds into the main stream down there. I do not think the cache we seek is down in this ravine. A little waterfall there. I don't think we'll be able to get down to it, but let's try and see it. I bet that's a 4 to 6 foot waterfall, but it's hard to tell because we're so high up here. Well, I'm in a 50-foot radius of this cache, but the thing keeps spazzing out on me to try and tell me where I am. It says like 20 feet, 40 feet, 20 feet, 40 feet. So I think we just have to try and find this thing. No luck on the initial search of the area, so I'm going to check out the rock faces that are sticking out and see if I can find them up in here. Okay, I've looked and looked and looked all over this hillside, but I'm coming up empty-handed on this one. I know I'm probably the first one to look for it in 2 years. So if you do get out here and you watch this channel and you happen to find this thing, let me know if it's still there. I think I'm gonna head back to the main trail now. It says the trail's right up here. I don't see it yet. Guess we'll see when we get closer. Oh, here's the trail. Perfect. I should have came down this way to start with. Instead, I went down and around. There's where we came down earlier. We still have a lot more trail to walk, so onward. So we're still walking. I took a left. This is like a short little branch route, I'm not sure. But I want to see if there's anything interesting. Then we'll get back on the main path. Maybe it'll connect us back up with the main path. What is this on this tree? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's real weird. Okay. That looks like it's been there a while at least. That's creepy. Trail's starting to narrow a little bit. We're approaching the far end of the park. I'm searching for a bonus loop, an extra loop that should take us down and around the woods by some neighborhoods maybe, but I don't think this one gets traveled. Again, this one looks more like a deer path, and I think it's here, but there's not much trail to be had, but we'll go down it a little ways and find out. Oh, it connects with this other trail that we came off of earlier. Okay, so let's just follow this out here and see if that completes this side loop. So I think we've reached the end of the park. This is a road here, highway is out there, and now we're gonna go and follow the other path back, one we haven't taken yet. Ugh. That's looking like a pee bottle. That's pretty gross. Looks like somebody had a pee bottle there. I missed this on the way in. This is the world's tallest birdhouse, perhaps. There's 2 holes in there, so maybe 2 bird families live in there or more. I don't know, it's a pretty tall one. Now it's showing another path here, so let's take this up through and back to the loop. I think it's up in here, the path. Yeah, it looks like it. That's a big stepper there. Okay. Some thorns. People don't come back on this one too often, I don't think. I'm gonna go back down over that log. I think maybe the trail went a different direction or something. This looks a bit more like a trail here. Still gonna have to duck and stuff. Let's find out. That doesn't look like a trail to me. Maybe up here. I don't know. Let's get over this log. If this was a trail, I don't think it is anymore. It sounds loud because the truck's right there. Let's go back. So one thing I want to do is encourage everybody to get outside and move. You can move a little, move a lot. Whatever you can do counts. So get out there and move. If you're in Western PA, check out Trail Depth, because there's hikes and walks of all shapes and sizes. Some are woods, some are community parks, some are paved, some are nature like this. You never know what you're gonna get there. If you're not in Western PA, check out sites like All Trails, things like that. It's free. You can see a bunch of different trails in your area. And just get out and do a little bit of moving. So this is the only side trail I see. There's supposed to be a trail that goes up the side of the mountain, and I don't know if this is actually a trail. My eyes are kind of playing tricks on me, so let's go up here a little ways and see if we see a trail or if this is just like a meadow path. I think there's one here. It's supposed to take us up over the top of the mountain. I don't see any type of trail leading up in there. I took the trail up to this smaller trail, but now nothing leads the whole way up the mountain. So, and it's kind of thick up in there. So I think I'm gonna find my way back to the main trail. We've made it back to this stream that we went across earlier, and this time we're gonna take a different trail on the way back. So we're gonna go up and to the left this time. Took us on a little switchback there. I think we should be soon getting back to the main part of the park. I think I see some daylight amongst the trees up here. So yeah, I think right up here is the main part of the park again. And we're definitely gonna run into some people once we get up here into the clearing. So I'm gonna try and film a little bit when we get up here into the clearing, but probably won't talk as much. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.